get this music off here. We are being joined in studio by Brett and Shy. First time this year. How you guys doing?
Man, it's been a great start to the year so far, and it has been a little while since we've been in here.
Yeah, last year. Y'all have been in here since last year.
I know, a whole new year.
Yeah.
Last year, wow, it's been too long.
It's been way too long.
Yeah, we didn't have a Christmas Day show. We didn't have a New Year's Eve show.
Well, we're having a January 15th show.
January 15th show.
Right.
That is a great day to celebrate real estate.
It is, and I tell you what, this year has already started off with a bang. It has not let up since last year. Usually, we have a bit of a lull during the holidays because there's certain people that they're out doing their shopping and their family time and everything, and so you experience a little less activity out there for sellers and shoppers. But besides those days of celebration, they have been going strong, selling and buying real estate in the area still.
Yeah, we've still got a historical low inventory, but properties are still selling, buyers are still buying. It's just they don't stay on the market that long. When properties that are appropriately priced come on the market, they sell. And home values have been going up. They haven't been, in most cases, skyrocketing up because with the low interest rates. Brett, do you remember ever seeing lending rates at this rate on housing ever?
Personally ever remember it, and I remember before my time people talking about the interest rates that they had, nowhere near these record lows. And from my research I've done, I don't think we've ever experienced in the history of our country the interest rates this low on housing.
Yeah, so most houses sell with lending right now because the interest rate is below the inflation rate. So technically, if you don't know how to invest in anything else, if you invest in lending on your house, you actually make money in an odd sort of way, because rather than the about 4% that you lose on the value of your money every year to inflation, you're hedging that with a 3 to 4% interest rate. So you get that little bit of difference. Plus, when it comes time to do your taxes, you play by the rules they write, and you write that interest off on your taxes, so you get it doubly. So your interest is below that inflation rate, and then you play the tax game according to the rules that they wrote, and you get to write it off even more.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot more complicated to it, but a simplified version, if you're getting $4
Yeah.
and you're only paying $3, and at the end of the time of paying the $3, it's now worth $5.
Yeah.
You've made money.
It's kind of the casino model. Casinos, I don't know if anybody knows this, but this is how a smart casino makes the big money. The big casinos know that there's more money to be made playing by the rules, not illegal gambling, legal gambling. Because in legal gambling, you go to the casino and you enjoy the game and everything, but it's a big show so that you can hand them $1 and then they hand out 95 cents. Hand them $1, 95 cents, and they make big fanfare of that. Somebody won 95 cents, hand them another $1. And so they just take the 5 cents off, 5 cents off. Don't try to take 50 cents off the dollar or 75, just 5 cents off the dollar and make a big show when somebody wins back 95 cents of their $1. So,
Yeah, and the housing market is like the casino market, that the house always wins.
yeah, in this case, you literally get to be the house.
Right.
The house always wins. It's one of the best investments in the American market.
There's lots of things I know personally I throw my money away on. I spend money going out to eat probably too much, and buying stuff that I put on the shelf that I have to dust for no reason and move around the house that I don't need. why not put it in something that you're going to actually enjoy and use for years to come? And there's lots of ways to invest. I mean, this year I've even got more. I know you have too. Gotten into the stock market, and that's a great game, we'll say, to play. It is a good investment, but it's more like gambling even in the stock market, because these companies go up and they merge and they go down, and it's not as sure of a thing as your house, because your stock there on the internet, you don't have as much control of as like in going to the casino, holding the cards in your hand, holding the house in your hand actually gives you a little more security.
I think it's less gambling playing blackjack at the casino than it is playing in the stock market.
It is.
There's
at least
a
you
lot
get to hold your cards.
You get to hold your cards, and there's a lot tighter rules at the table with the blackjack. I'm not encouraging gambling whatsoever. Don't.
No, but at least in that instance, you're just playing against the one person instead of.
You're playing against the person. You're playing against the rules of the game. Stock market gets wild and willy, and like one accountant told me years ago, don't invest anything in the stock market that you're not willing to lose. So if you can't take the money and literally just light it on fire and throw it on the ground and watch it burn, don't invest it in the stock market. But a house is not that. You have to live somewhere, so you might as well invest in an investment that, with any investment, there's risk and there's reward, and part of that, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you gotta live somewhere. So there's a value in investing in the place that you're going to call home. The house wins, and you do this reasonably, and you do it according to the rules. You know, you get yourself something reasonable within your budget. You use the lending to your advantage. You use the tax savings according to your advantage, and you come out on a long-term investment. You come out a winner. You come out a winner in America owning a home.
Yeah, and speaking of which, I do have a great home today that people could own. Our first home we want to talk about is at 14640 Old Goshen Road. People unfamiliar, this is kind of north of 175 between the Maybank Eustis area there. It's a 4-bedroom, 2-bath, brand new home here, 1,568 square feet, sitting on an acre with a double car carport.
That acre is a big deal right now. Having those few extra square feet to stretch your legs whenever you come home, but you're not married to a lawnmower.
Right, and if you're somebody like me, that this time of year, all you can think about is getting out and gardening, because that's getting really close now. That little extra space to put some corn or tomatoes and stuff like that, or let the kids run around in, practice their sports, or maybe you have maybe you're a dog person, need a place for that dog to run around in.
Yeah, for a pet lover, for kids to be able to get outside the front door, chase butterflies, play in the dirt, an acre is perfect for that. Keep them within eyesight, but you got somewhere. It's a lot better than an apartment.
Right, and at 164.9, this is below your average selling price in the area for a brand new home here.
So this is a brand new, this is a manufactured home?
This is a manufactured, this is a double wide.
Okay.
There, but brand new, 2020.
It's brand new, so not just new-ish where somebody's lived in it before. This is actually brand new. This is the original plant. Nobody's lived in this home.
Right.
And one of the great things about this, if you're considering manufactured homes, you may be thinking, what's the big deal? You got that manufactured home. Why don't I just go down and just get my own manufactured home? You can do that. And that's a great option if you want it on a different lot or want a specific manufactured home. But this one already has all the pieces of the puzzle put together. It's got the land, it's got the home, it's got the setup, it's got the utilities. You just go get your lending and close on it. It's ready to go. Now they can put those manufactured homes in pretty jiffy pronto. And if you got your land and you got your lending and you got it, they can go pretty quick. But this one is ready to go. The day you close, get your keys and go home.
Right, and start off the new year. I wanted to give something out there that people could actually go and move into today. get yourself a house this weekend.
Yeah.
It may take a little bit longer if you got lending to work through all the paperwork, but you could write that contract on this home, walk through it this weekend.
Yeah. You're not looking at a model and then waiting for it to be manufactured, or they have one and you have to wait for it delivered, and you see the model and then you get one that's pretty much it. You go see it, this is what you get. What you see is what you get. WYSIWYG. I like WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of models, that's what I wanted to move into with our other properties today. Let you know that, this one you can actually go see, because like you said earlier, the inventory is still historically low.
Yeah.
We do not have enough of these ready to go move into houses currently out there. They're being snatched up left and right when they do come on the market.
Yeah.
So what are most people having to do? Build new.
Yeah.
And which is great, because you get to have a brand new home. Only person that's ever lived in this home, brand new.
Yeah.
And so our other ones are new construction that I want to talk about today.
Yeah.
And I want to
now,
start
new construction. You're getting a brand new house. One of the things you want to get into a new construction right now is the increase in building material cost. Building materials are going up, and there's talk in the pipeline that in about a week or two that we may see a federal minimum wage hike to $15 an hour, which if building materials go up and then you get wages go up, well, that's going to cause your building materials to go up again, and it's going to cost the labor to get that house built to go up. So if you get into it today, you can lock in your price today on that house. Don't wait for those prices to go up more. Lock it in today at today's rates with today's interest. Today's the day for that new build.
Right, and I would never rush anybody into anything they're not ready for. But if you are ready,
if you're ready,
if you know you're going to be in the area, you know you're shopping for a home, or you're looking to, maybe you've outgrown your current home, today is the day.
Yeah, you're not pressuring somebody that's just kind of started to think about it. It's maybe, it's a dream they're working on. They're on a 6 month, a year, 2 year plan. We want to work you through your plan. It's better you work through your plan than get hasty. But if you're ready, if you work through your plan and you're ready to go, you've gotten with Brett, you've got your lending, you know what you want, you're going to buy it anyways, today's the day, right?
Today's the day. I mean, with these unbelievable deals we've got here.
All right, tell us about this deal. I've been up talking this too much. Tell me about the deal.
Our first, it's actually 3 different homes. Over in Ruth Springs, which is down in the southwest part of the lake. Did I say Ruth Springs? This is on Deep Cove Drive. 3 brand new homes starting construction now. 118, 120, and 122 Deep Cove Drive.
Okay, so they're just bam, 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 right there on the same street.
They're in this block. It's in the middle of a block. It's right across the street from the water. Beautiful, beautiful views. Deep water there. In fact, right across the street, there used to be a marina there. And they talk about how deep the water was at this marina. This is the southwest side, the deepest part of the lake. Personally, my favorite part of the lake. The deep water, the great views, the scenery and everything in that area. I love this area.
It used to be that marina there, and had that little bait shop there. And people talked about it having some of the deepest water of any of the marinas on the lake. Now, that got bought up. You'll see it still kind of under construction there. They went in there and they bulldozed that marina down. They redid the retaining walls, recut that channel, split it up, and are building massive houses back in there. Yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely, absolutely beautiful neighborhood, what they're doing there.
Yeah, and these are no different. These are, and affordable too.
Affordable.
These new homes are 3-bedroom, 2-bath homes. So just what everybody's looking for. 1,322 square feet with a 2-car garage.
Okay.
Now, these have got all the amenities everybody's looking for right now. It's got the spray foam insulation. That'll help keep them electric bills down. It's got the granite countertops. Very nice looking throughout. It's got custom cabinets, stainless appliances, and fenced-in yards. I mean, everything you could look for in a new home. For only $179 each.
$179.
Yeah.
get you into a brand new home right down there in Ruth Springs. Beautiful neighborhood. We've sold a couple properties down there in Ruth Springs.
Yeah, just right across the street from here.
Great neighborhood down there. Waterfront subdivision. These are off water for, what was that price again?
For $179.
$179. Brand new houses. Nobody's lived in them before. You can lock in that price and get yourself a wonderful new build.
Right, just down the street from the boat launch. If these don't have a boathouse themselves, but I mean, you're just right there if you want to get onto the lake.
Yeah.
Easily accessible, right out here to 31. If you're needing to run over to Athens, Tyler, back to Corsicana, up into Dallas. These are very accessible homes to be on the lake here at 179. I think these are great buys today and brand new.
I tell you what, if I was going to buy a brand new 3-bedroom, 2-bath house, these would be on the top of my list right there. Fantastic location, great builds, beautiful houses. These are ones that, if you're ready, I wouldn't hesitate. If you're ready, you need to seriously consider these today.
Yeah, and you just touched on it a little bit that I don't think a lot of people think about too often. When they go out house shopping, they look at the house and they're like, I like the structure, I like the colors, I like where my couch fits in this house. But people don't think too often of, where does my house sit in relationship to a neighborhood?
Yeah.
Am I going to like the area? You will love this area. I would tell people, if you're interested in these, go down there to Deep Cove Drive and drive that area. Drive it in the morning, drive it in the evening.
Yeah.
Make sure you like this area. I think you will.
Mm-hmm.
But that's something I would always recommend to my clients. Before you get into making that offer, make sure that not just this house, you're not just going to be cooped up in that house the whole time. Make sure you like the area as well.
Yeah, you don't have to wait on the realtor to see the neighborhood. This is one thing I tell a lot of my clients. Look, while we're waiting to get in on this showing, while we're working on a few things for you, go drive these neighborhoods. Go ahead and find out what neighborhoods you like. Go there in the morning. Go there in the evening. If you're somebody that's concerned about, you want to see how quiet the neighborhood is, go during the time that you want to find that out, and roll down your windows on your car and stick your ear out and listen. Go drive around, and whenever you see the people walking their dogs, be friendly. Say hi. I do. I'm sure there's a lot of people that sure enough know who I am because I drive around in their neighborhood, and when they're walking, they get friendly to death. And so I have no problem saying hi.
Yeah, these are going to be your neighbors, your people that you're going to live next to for years to come. Your people that, while you're gone, are going to be watching over your property.
Yeah.
And so you want to know who it is, what the neighborhood's like. Is it a sunrise property? Is it a sunset property? Mm-hmm. Lots of different things you can get from just riding around.
And I've met tons of great people down there. Ruth Springs, Key Ranch area, just lots of great people, quiet community. If you like to get out and walk your dog, these have a lot of quiet roads for you to go, wonderful views, wonderful houses to look at. It's just a peaceful place to get out and enjoy your neighborhood.
Yeah, I got my wife from this neighborhood. I
you
love
did.
the area.
She's from what, 1-2 streets over?
Yeah.
Yeah, just on the other side of where they're digging that channel there. Yeah, she's just from the other side of that. So.
Other side of the channel. Yeah. So, I got some personal ties. I do love the area. Some good things come out of there.
Some good things do.
All right, and so our next ones I want to talk about. This one is almost complete. Mm-hmm. This is going to be in Lighthouse Landing, located there between Maybank and Kemp. Great subdivision with easy access to Dallas. Like I said, it's getting close. I think we're about 45 days from completion on this one. So you can actually go walk through this one and get a really good feel about how it's going to look. This is at 107 Lighthouse Lane. This is a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, 2,900 square foot home over there.
Ooh.
Very nice sized home. With a 2-car garage, gas fireplace, quartz countertops in this home. I personally like the quartz.
I love the quartz.
If you like granite, you're going to love quartz. I'll tell you what, when I used to do construction, quartz added that little something extra with the lighting that you could do on the countertops. I loved putting it in and lighting it.
Quartz is that kind that you can put the lights underneath and it shows through, correct?
Right.
Awesome.
It's beautiful material. It's got large covered patios, high-end appliances and fixtures all throughout here, sprinkler system, and wrought iron fencing. And this home, when it's completed, is going to be going for $525,000,
$525,000.
which is a great deal in this neighborhood.
So at 525, there's probably even a few lending products that you can get in on that and just get underneath having to go into a jumbo loan.
Correct. Yeah, and they're raising some of the stuff. We've only been starting to get the new numbers from our lenders so far this year, but they are raising some of these numbers, and you can probably negotiate to get into this one under a jumbo loan.
Yeah, so if you don't know much about a jumbo loan, what that is, it's kind of what it sounds like. You know, whenever you got a jumbo price, there's a jumbo loan. So some lenders they set a mark to where basically below this amount is considered primary residential housing, and above this amount gets into kind of the luxury or the extra category. It's seen as you can have it, but it's not considered necessarily primary housing, and so the rates are a little different. The down payment's a little different on it. Sometimes the collateral, the qualifications, the credit score, it changes things quite a bit. Not a problem. It's just a different level of qualification because the lenders see it as a higher risk. So, for instance, whenever you go, above the $500,000 and on the waterfront houses, secondary houses above that primary, that amount, lenders see it as that's going to be in an economic downturn. Somebody's going to let that one go before they let the primary house go, so they want a little bit more skin in the game. This one, though, all that to say, you can probably get into this one underneath the jumbo loan.
Right, and if you have any more questions about that, just call us at our office there. It's 903-887-7055, and we'll try to help you out with those or get you with a lender that can help answer any further questions you may have on that.
Yeah, we've got lots of lenders to work with, whether it's conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, or even jumbo loans. If you want to go at like this 500, 525, or even more, we got lenders that can help you out with that, work you through that whole process. We can maybe even do a show one day on jumbo loans and stuff like that. So what was our office number one more time?
That's 903-887-7055.
And your number?
You can give me a call anytime at 903-340-6301. And let's get you into a new home this new year.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm Shy at 903-340-6159.
Okay, guys, y'all be back next week.
That's what it looks like so
That's
far.
what it looks like.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for coming in. And if y'all have